Magandang araw po at magandang gabi sa mga nakakapanood sa gabi at sa lahat po ng naabot ng video nito. Welcome po nito sa Emio Aboy Bigs Videos. Ngayon po, may balita po tayo at good news po ito. Mula po ito sa PTV Philippines, no? Na ang Pilipinas po ay sinasabing middle power na dito sa Asia, no? So, para makita po natin ang detalye, sabay-sabay po nating panoorin itong balitang ito at bigyan natin ng reaction.
As the Philippine Navy continues to expand its maritime capabilities, its modern vessels are now able to sustain longer and more effective patrols across the country's waters. This comes as the government pushes for stronger defense readiness and continued development of Philippine-held islands in the West Philippine Sea. We hear the full report from Patrick De Jesus.
The Philippine Navy is now able to conduct longer patrols in waters under Philippine jurisdiction, including the West Philippine Sea. This is with the help of the continuing AFP modernization program. And
So, 80 platforms under Philippine Fleet, no? Yan po ay yung pagkakandak ng patrol. Bukod po yan, may assistant po tayo na nagpapatrol po. US at saka Japan. Tumutulong po yan sa pagpapatrol dito sa Pilipinas.
at present, the Philippine fleet now has 80 vessels, where the two Jose Rizal class frigates and the two newest Miguel Malvar class frigates are considered major assets. From previously lasting only 1 to 2 weeks using old ships, the Navy's modern vessels can now stay much longer at sea.
This is a big boost to the Philippine Fleet's ability to support the Philippine Navy mission to put more platforms at sea at any one time. We have a very huge maritime zone. Now with the modern platforms that we have, we can stay 20, even more than a month at sea without the need for refueling or reprovisioning.
One of the newest ships that recently arrived is the offshore patrol vessel BRP Raha Lakandula, which was purchased from South Korea and is
So, ito po yung pinakabago nating warship, no? Or tinatawag na frigate. Itong Raha Lakandula, no? Kararating lang po nito, galing po ito sa South Korea. Brand new po ito, brand new.
scheduled to be commissioned into service before the end of May. 4 more similar vessels are expected to arrive in the country until 2028. For the Philippine Navy, the Philippines can now be considered a middle power in Southeast Asia in terms of equipment.
We are at par with our Southeast Asian neighbors.
Yun ang magandang balita po doon. Middle power na po tayo dito sa Southeast Asia. At darating ang araw, kung magkakatotoo, yung mga tinatawag nating propesiya ay hindi lang middle power. Magiging isa na tayo dito sa Southeast Asia na makapangyarihang bansa. Darating po yan.
Right now, we have embarked on this modernization program that we have. And if you notice, most capabilities that our neighbors have are also the same with what we have now. I would say they look up to us because they admire this modernization program of ours.
Meanwhile, the Department of National Defense asserted that the developments being conducted on Pag-asa Island and Lawak Island are within the Philippines' rights, following the recent statement of the Chinese Defense Ministry claiming that these belong to China. According to the DND, Pag-asa Island and Lawak Island are both part of the Kalayaan Island Group under the municipality of Kalayaan in the province of Palawan.
So, naangkin ng China yun. Pero mga nakatira po doon, Pilipino, maliwanag naman. Ano? Wala talagang magawa itong China kung hindi mang-angkin at mambuli. Kasi alam nila noon, hindi tayo papalagi at saka napakahina ng pwersa natin. Sinamantala po ng China yon. Ganyan po ka-greedy yung China pagdating sa kapangyarihan, no? Malakas sila pero ginagamit nila sa kasamaan yung kanilang kalakasan.
Therefore, improvements on these features are intended for Filipinos residing there and troops deployed in the area. The department added the 2016 arbitral ruling had already stated that the 9-dash line covering the West Philippine Sea has no legal basis, while China's large-scale land reclamation in several features in the area has damaged the marine environment and violated the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. The AFP echoed the statement of the DND.
Whether they pose a threat
or not to this particular country is none of our concern. We have been doing improvements, enhancements, development, repair, and fortification to ensure that these islands will be able to support any deployed troops and the local community, Kalayaan community on Pag-asa Island.
Based on the Philippine Navy's monitoring last week, 27 China Coast Guard and PLA Navy vessels were monitored across various features in the West Philippine Sea, the highest number being in Scarborough Shoal or Bajo de Masinloc with 14 vessels. Patrick De Jesus from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.
So, hanggang dito na lang po, no? Kita nyo, ginagawa kasi ng China, tinatraffic niya sa dami ng vessels niya, itatraffic niya yung area na yon, mga Bajo de Masinloc, yung kaninang mga nakalist doon, no? Unti-unti, makokontrol na yon kasi puro barko nila yung nandun. So, dapat napaka-aware ng Pilipinas dyan. Dapat pinututukan talaga yan. Pero dahil sa tulong nga ng ibang bansa at sa dami na rin nung parating, no, na mga vessels natin, unti-unti nakakayanan natin na lumaban dito sa China. Lalo na sana mapapunta sa atin yung 6 na destroyer ng Japan. No, sana makuha po natin yung, mabili po natin yon. Napakalaking tulong po yun. Biruin mo, 6 na destroyer. Wala pa po kasing destroyer ang mga Pilipino. So hanggang dito na lang po. Maraming salamat po sa pagtutok po dito sa Avoy Makes Videos. Hanggang sa muli.